Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Clippers potentially trading for Kevin Durant. The Clippers this morning, have been named as a team to potentially be eyeing Kevin Durant. It was reported by ESPN that the Clippers are a team to be added to the Kevin Durant list of teams that are interested, and they're going to monitor this Kevin Durant situation. I would put them in the wild. Honestly, I'd put them in the wild card of teams that have a shot of Kevin Durant. I think the Clippers have some solid assets they could send in a potential Kevin Durant deal, but I think there are better teams like the Rockets and the Spurs that have better assets, draft picks, young players that the Suns would be interested in. I think you can look at the Timberwolves as well. I think when you look at the Clippers in a potential deal, they'd be offering. I think you'd have to give up Ivica Zubac and Norman Powell. That's the unfortunate thing, because the Suns want to add in a really good center this offseason. You've got to give up something of value back to get Kevin Durant. I think it's Norman Powell and Zubac who have to go to Phoenix in this deal. Are you okay giving up those two guys with how good they were last season to get Kevin Durant, the 15-time All-Star and the 4-time scoring champ? And also Derrick Jones Jr. and probably a first or two would have to be in that deal. Derrick Jones Jr. you have to add as a salary filler. So Derrick Jones Jr. goes back to Phoenix. Zubac and Norman Powell go to Phoenix as well with probably the pick 30 in this year's draft and probably another first-round pick, probably 2029 first-round pick, which Philadelphia holds rights to swap that draft pick. So that is one thing we'll note as well, is that 2029 first round pick is a pick that Philly has the rights to swap. But Durant last year had, I think, his best 3-point shooting season of his career. Averaged 27 points per game on 43% 3-point shooting. He also 4 assists per game, 6 rebounds per game, and even though he's 37 years old. Or 36 years old. He's going to turn 37 before next season begins. So I think this would be a great addition for the Clippers to add Kevin Durant next to James Harden and Kawhi Leonard. But the problem begins is if you trade for Kevin Durant and you give up Norman Powell and Zubac, I think Durant's a great replacement for Norman Powell. I don't think you have any problem letting go Norman Powell in the deal to get Kevin Durant or Derrick Jones Jr. because you're adding in freaking Kevin Durant. And I know KD's 6'11", and so and some people think he's actually 7 foot, but Kevin Durant's not going to play center. He's going to be the power forward. Kawhi's going to be at the 3. I think partially you're doing this trade so Kawhi doesn't have to play the 4. Harden's going to be at the 1. Probably Chris Dunn's at the 2. Who's your center? Is Drew Eubanks going to start at center? Are they going to bring in someone else in at center? Could they bring another? I mean, this is not going to happen. I was going to say, could they bring in Miles Turner, a Texas alum of Kevin Durant also went to Texas. I don't think that's possible. I'll tell you what, I know who would really like this trade. I have a cousin that one of my cousins that I'm probably the closest with, probably because he's like one of my only cousins that like loves basketball like I do, is a major Clippers fan, and I love to mess with him about the Clippers. But he is also a major Longhorns fan. So I wonder how he would feel about this trade, being a Clippers fan and a Longhorns fan. I'm going to text him right after this video. Let me know your thoughts on the potential trade for the Los Angeles Clippers. Like I said, I think it's going to be Derrick Jones Jr., Norman Powell, Zubac, which causes you a problem because then you got to figure out who's the new center. And then also 2 firsts probably to get a deal done for Durant. This video, hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.